Mr. Galena, most of my questions are for you. On February 16th at your office, you shook my hand, looked me in the eye, and gave me your word that you would never put your name on anything that you were not 110% sure about and that you were not proud of. I guess my question for you tonight is, can you look me in the eye again tonight and tell me that you are proud of what you're going to present, you're proud of this decision with all of these inaccuracies, all of these questions, and that you are proud of the procedure in which it was done?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Also, can you honestly look me in the eye and tell me that the K-5 plan was presented equally, fairly, and in the exact same manner as ESP? From the very beginning, can you say that?
Yes, because the K-5 plan would never have been presented had it not had viability, and it wouldn't have stayed on the table as long had it not been analyzed by this team. So it was viable.
Okay, so you're saying all numbers were presented as if you were for K-5, as if that's what you would like to happen in this district. The numbers were presented that way. Ms. Savage, everyone, the numbers were given equally.
Yeah, my job was to actually stay neutral through the entire process so that it would stay pure. As that information was given to me, I could weigh that out right to the very end, letting each of the process steps start to tell me a story. So our administrative team put a lot of time into that to give a balanced approach at the end.
If this ESP is implemented, will parents be included in the transition process?
Yes, ma'am.
Will they be included in the same way that they were included with this decision?
They'll be included in the transition plan to the degree that it's helpful, yes.
With this having your name on it, are you going to be here as superintendent to see us through this transition?
That's a great question. That came up earlier, about a week ago. I'm not a mover. I'm not looking to go to another position. The future will be mine to be in this position and working through, unless something would change that.
In all the promotion of this ESP plan, we've heard very little, very, very little about how it's better academically. We've heard numbers, we've heard this and that, but as far as academics, which is I thought what made us what we are, and that's what we're interested in, are we simply concerned with ratings and teaching to the test, which is what ESP pretty much will be, or are we truly concerned about the quality of our education?
Certainly about the quality of our education. Those test scores are a result of that quality. As I did that weight list and I looked at the plan, when we look at going K2, you have your neighborhood school, or your 3-5, you have your neighborhood school for that period of time. Your teachers are moving to the other site. So in a sense, the students will still have the opportunity to have those teachers in the other grade levels that they would have. The single greatest predictor of academic success is the classroom teacher. Many models, many designs can be established, but the single greatest predictor is the classroom teacher. I believe in our classroom teachers. I would take them to battle. So as they are in whatever room that they would be in, our children will have the best when the door closes.
Why do you think K2 teaches the test?
Well, I mean, we
3-5
Ah.
versus K. Why?
Well, I mean, it's you have those objectives. It's all about state testing and numbers. I mean, that's what the curriculum. I mean, that's pretty much what it is.
And K-5 is?
K-5 isn't?
Not to the same. No, not where they're like little robots. Just
Why?
you.
Yeah,
I don't know. You tell me. I don't know.
No, you tell me.
We don't believe
I
it.
don't
So
say, yeah.
They're the ones saying it.
You're
No,
the
I
one
mean
saying
we've all talked about this. That it's all.
It was called, I think it was
Yeah, it
called
was-
the OAA building.
Yeah. It was even presented as OA.
Could I address that just to
Please do.
clarify? We do not test in grades K to 2. The state of Ohio does not test. Grades 3 to 5 do get OAA testing.
Right.
That's why we call them, that's why it was OAA. It wasn't anything about teaching to a test. It's just that we don't test previously to 3rd grade.
You're not answering how that's better.
If implemented, I will have 4 children in 4 different buildings. Northwood, Greentown, middle school, and the high school. What time will each of these schools start and end each day?
Each of those buildings will have start times, Lisa, as we design the plan, so that there's a staggered start between them. So use your primary and your intermediate in this plan. The middle school and the high school start times will be established as they always have been.
But we don't know. We haven't, that's not been.
Middle school, high school wouldn't necessarily change.
Good.
Isn't that fine?
That, did you tell me 4?
No, that was 5.
Oh, did you ever tell me 4?
I think I probably waved my
Oh.
pen or did something.
Okay.
Well, we started our,
Yeah.
talking about.
And with the